Hello, 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 hello. We are here for another sort of kind of midweek. I guess it's midweek, depending on what day you consider the first day of the week. But we're here early this week because we were just so excited to bring you the 12 clips we have tonight. I had to bring it down from 15 because I thought, girl, too much. Too much. So I brought it down to 12 and we are in for a treat. But before we get into it, we're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Hoping you're having the best week so far. We are not your typical girl talk. We are the girls that are sitting here talking about all the foolishness on these deep, dark internets. We want to thank Radio Regent, syndicated through iHeartRadio. Check out the replays of our show every Saturday on Radio Regent, syndicated through iHeartRadio. Saturdays, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And of course, we're taping live right here on YouTube. And we usually do this every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Mm-hmm. So be sure to check us out every Wednesday, unless you're following us on Instagram and hear that we are going to be recording live on another day because we busy.
Girl.
So we love you, but we busy sometimes. So forgive us. We are here on a Tuesday night. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to all of our socials. Telly.
Hey.
What up, girl?
Girl, it's all good. You know, the week's been doing really well so far. Happy Thanksgiving, Columbus
Canadian.
Day, Indigenous power, everything. Happy everything, you know, just be happy. Happiness. That's what the Typical Girl Talk crew is all about. And I'm so happy to be here with my Not Your Typical Girl Talk crew. Woo! The foolishness that is going on in our planet. It's a lot, but that's why we're here. We're here to calm your nerves, calm your nervous system, bring you back to planet Earth and say, hey, don't worry. Everything's going to be fine. Just laugh with us because we're all going through this ish that is called What in the P. Diddy. Sheba, girl, tell these beautiful people who you are. Girl.
Did you say, you know what? I guess I was gonna
What are you talking about, Sheba?
What?
What?
What is it?
I'm gonna go straight into it. Hello, everyone. I'm Sheba. They call me Sheba. I am just gonna go straight into it because, God, there is so much to cover. So, in our first segment that we are simply calling Youngest, here we go.
What's the youngest age you would date if it was legal?
10.
10.
Yeah.
You know that's pedo status, no bro. What's the youngest age you would date if it was legal?
I'm go 13.
13.
Yeah. Probably can go still younger than if you go cute, you know? The cuteness just draw you in. So, you know?
You go younger than that.
The cuteness will draw you in.
So you would date somebody younger?
Yeah.
Alright. What's the youngest age you would date if it was legal?
I picked 12.
You don't find 12 is too young? Like that's not a young age for you? Or it's fine?
Between 12, 14.
12 or 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. You know, I'm glad that this is on the internet because now the bolo is out and these are clearly future pedophiles. So y'all lock up your kids.
Yeah, if you live on the street where they live.
Listen, if you see these individuals, creep up your picnics and lock them inside. The police needs to pay these people a visit. Period.
You know what I found disturbing about that? It's that
the most disturbing.
Well, I know it's disturbing as hell, but they literally chose, like, I know everyone under 18 is a child.
Oh yeah.
But no one chose 17.
17.
No. They stuck with the kid, like 10.
Picnic.
You like stuck with the children.
The children.
Prepubescent kids.
They just got into the
like
double
not
digits.
17, not okay, you know what? 17 and a half. 18. No,
that's too old.
Y'all dutties.
That's too old.
About 10.
They want 10.
12.
Yes.
13.
Yep.
And cute.
Yeah.
So the cuteness will draw you in.
Cuteness will draw you in.
That was actually the most disturbing one because she had the whole cuteness
face.
will draw you in.
And she was gone for a minute.
And
like she left her mind and left her body.
I don't want to be, of course, all of this is bad, but especially coming from a woman.
Yeah, that's sick. That's sick.
Like, sis.
No, man. Get help. But you know what? Now that their faces are on big up display, people, the planet Earth, you have seen these people. Keep an eye out. Watch them like a hawk. And parents, watch your kids. Because there are people like these individuals who...
And we're done. We're gonna move on.
We're gonna roll on.
This is a shorty, but watch closely for what's happening in the streets of New York or on the subway. In a segment we're calling Crazy Times. Here we go.
Crazy time we're living in. Yeah.
You know, it's New York. Everyone's a character.
For real, some of the best
it's New York
shows or
Everyone's
the best
a
exhibits of human behavior I have seen on the New York subway system.
Yeah. Like you can get a free show. You can hear some people singing it loud and long. And then you'll get this young man who thinks he's a snake.
And a vampire.
Both have things, so I guess he figured he's paying tribute to things.
And no consciousness to know that he was just on the dirty New York subway floor.
Where people piss and poo and do God knows what. And he's rolling around on his chest.
Yeah,
face in it.
His face is all up in it.
All over up in there in the dirty, nasty subway. On the dirty ass floor.
For a few clicks.
Going on like a snake and a vampire.
Is it clicks or is he just crazy?
He could be crazy.
But did we see anyone throwing any money at him?
No. Because clearly he wasn't that entertaining. Now, if he belted out a Whitney Houston song, that might have changed.
If he started breakdancing, I would have been about it.
If he did some like Michael Jackson, make that change, and started like doing like the whole spin and like putting emotions into it.
Tap dancing.
Something. Tribute to Sammy Davis Jr. I don't know. But if he did something, I don't know. He needs to learn the art of street performing.
That's it.
Thank you.
He needs a manager.
He needs something. I thought he needed some health insurance to go to the hospital for all the stuff that he got from the floor, and that's in his head top. Like he's not righted. Because you can't be righted to get on your stomach in the New York subway system on the ground of a subway and wiggle yourself through people and then get up and then forget the hissing part. It's just that you got from your feet to your belly on the New York City dirty subway. You're not righted.
Yeah. You know, these people, there's a new race, guys, the new age, the new era. They're saying, we don't care. We're not afraid. We're not afraid of the church. They're not afraid of... He's a Trump supporter. That has to be it.
That's correct. We're done. Moving on. Because this one here, I'm going to have to lean back because this is a dance. I've been to many parties in my life, and this is a dance I have never seen. In a segment I'm simply calling Dance. Here we go.
Feia pra caralho, vou bater punheta, mas não vou quebrar teu galho. Cocota, feia pra caralho, vou bater punheta, mas não vou quebrar teu galho. Cocota, feia pra caralho, vou bater punheta, mas não vou quebrar teu galho. Cocota, feia pra caralho, vou bater punheta, mas não vou quebrar teu galho. Tudo tá no baile de favela, não vai falar. Tá no baile de favela, não vai falar. Tu deu mole pro menor, nós não vai te perdoar. Vê a nossa bota pra mamar. Vê a nossa bota pra mamar. Tu deu mole na favela, nós não vai te perdoar. Tu deu mole pro menor, bota pra mamar. Só bota pra mamar. Só bota pra mamar. Só bota pra mamar. Quando eu cheguei aqui em São Paulo.
You know what? It's the double-edged sword for me. The creativity with him, like, you know, using one leg to hang off her body, that was kind of cool.
Next level.
Olympian.
I mean, that
should be at the Olympics.
He was holding it down. I mean, he held himself.
And she's a strong woman.
She's strong to hold that position for the time she was and holding him at one point while he was like air groping her. But there's this video, funny enough, with Jason Derulo, and this girl is like she in the same position as this girl, but going like backwards instead.
Yeah.
And Jason Derulo is standing on her torso. And I think it was dancing, but you know how we go. We go straight to the comments. And people were like, girl, get the man off your torso. Ma'am, get this man off your butt.
Yeah, this is the only thing.
This man cannot afford your butt. You're going to have to carry him to the bus stop because that man has no car. That's why he has so much time to practice hanging off of her butty like that. That's as much action as he's going to get from any woman.
That was my only issue.
This is stupid. Like, come on. I'm all for having fun and having a good time. But
yeah, having fun is fun.
What was that?
And not at the expense of you.
That poor girl was standing in this position with her butty cock out for how long did it take for them to practice this? What was the schedule?
I was just curious to know. It was when he was literally almost tap dancing on her butty cheeks.
Right.
Yeah.
That's when for me I was like, okay, this is a bit
much.
Not okay.
Well, you know,
like where's the Me Too movement?
Clearly not there. The Me Too movement
this
is not there.
when we needed Meryl Streep and all the other white ladies to come.
Yeah, we're all of our Caucasian friends.
This is when we needed a poem from our Caucasian friends.
We need that poem.
To say this woman who is subjecting herself to
like, girl, you're better than this.
To being the foundation of this man's gymnastics
this tap dance and the gymnastics.
You know that what is it? The
not a horseshoe.
God.
But that it's not
get up on the
beam,
thing,
but it's like
the men's gymnastics.
Yeah,
they get up on this
balance
beam,
on that beam.
and they balance and do a whole thing. She
Yeah.
was
that beam
for this crazy man.
And how much did she get paid? Nothing. Do what you want, girl. But if you're not getting any money for it, then what's the point? Like, what did he pay you?
Nothing.
So you were literally his bench for a good while, and all you got, you didn't even see her face barely. You saw him fully. But she was literally her butty cock out, so you didn't really see her, until she was like holding him up.
We saw her backside.
And then she was back down on her face again. So I don't know. I mean, everyone has their own priorities, so who am I to judge? But
we're done. Mm-hmm. This one, I just don't know what to say other than in a segment called Pretty. Here we go.
Want your cookie? Let's see how pretty you look. Oh, you're so cute, Jenny. Okay. Oh my God. Okay.
Okay, y'all. So for people that didn't see that because you're listening to us on Radio Regent, that hissing sound was coming from a little dog. But the dog, and I'm going to be as kind as I can be because we're even nice to animals here on this show.
We are.
The dog's face is not the common face of a dog.
No.
You know, his mouth kind of starts at his forehead.
Yeah.
And it goes like across his face, and his teeth, he's baring teeth.
Bearing.
Like
bear.
Literally bearing.
And he's got two little bows.
Oh my goodness.
On his hair.
So that people know that she's a girl.
Yeah, sorry. So she's a girl. At least I hope I'm not.
Or maybe the dog is them.
Her pronouns could be whatever.
You know, everyone has a thing these days.
But
that be respectful.
The dog was hissing. This is what bothers me. Is it a dog or a demon?
It could be both. A demon dog.
Definitely that part. There's nothing about that. She said, "You're so pretty." I'm like, I jumped back. What?
It's
What?
literally like The Exorcist, but in a dog formation.
And then when it snatched the
way it
cookie,
snatched,
it again and like ran off
like a gremlin. You remember Lord of the Rings and Gollum, the Goblin?
Yeah.
And he like snatch things and run into the darkness.
Yeah, and said
that's what in the Precious. That was that dog's
the
Precious.
ring.
Maybe I don't know if the dog was born that way.
I think it was, and I think you know how some people
there's dogs like that.
Yeah, and they're very sympathetic, and they adopt these dogs that
show them that there is life,
which
beyond
is fine.
that.
But the dog
needs training.
Pissing.
The dog needs training, or it needs holy water. Rebuking. It needs the Holy
going
Ghost.
to go with the holy water.
It needs some holy water. The Holy Ghost.
Like because what she.
Spray bottle. It might disintegrate, but girl, sleep with one eye open because that dog is.
Yeah, that dog needs an exorcism.
That dog ain't right.
Well, speaking of exorcism, this one here, I'm just confused because in a segment I'm calling too much oil. Here we go.
This is just too much oil.
Oh, of glory, in the name of Jesus. Lord, touch right now. Lord, heal right now. Lord, restore right now. Oil.
Okay, I just got a couple questions. One, are you going to cook him? Because you look like you finna flash fry, pan sear this young man. Why that much oil? The anointing makes a difference because you don't need a lot. The centurion man went up to Jesus and he said, you ain't even got to come over here. When I tell a soldier, go, he go. When I say come, he come. Why are you pouring that much oil on him? Two, if you're going to pour that much oil on him, why are you putting your finger over the nozzle? What are you slowing down or stopping? You putting a pound of oil on him. You finna fry him like a Thanksgiving turkey. Just pour it on, drippity drip drop. Three, does he have a change of clothes at the church? Does he just go sit in the car and just oil it up? You just greasing up all in the driver's seat, slipping on the steering wheel? It's too much oil. A little extra virgin Pompeian, little cross right there. Maybe in the palm. You know, you should go palm, palm, cross. This, excessive.
How much did he sin? Did he sin for the entire world?
It looks like. Shoot, I thought my sins were forgiven just by watching them. Like, am I forgiven, Lord?
I'm just looking at that oil and thinking, yo, like, how much French fries could I have made?
Not the French fries, child.
French fries.
Not the deep fry.
Sweet potato fries.
Right? Deep fry that red snapper, yo. Listen.
That looks like about $20 worth of oil because I think it was olive oil.
That's a lot. Yeah. A lot of oil.
And that oil, as we all know now, it's like $20 for a stupid little bottle of the cheap stuff.
It's a lot of money. And that man's pouring it like he had, like the church can afford it.
Like, whatever happened to, you know, here's your prayer, here's a little speck of
funny
oil
now thinking about it
on your forehead, and you go home.
Even at our church, I haven't seen anyone use any
that's
oil.
Not normal.
That's not normal.
Like, no one does that.
I rarely see
it's
churches,
like literally like
rarely.
Beep, beep,
they'll just like
and they
hover
go,
over you, they'll pray.
Some
and
people they don't even get any oil.
Yeah,
it's
they just pray upon you
and you go home.
Go home. But I agree with our friend. How's the man gonna get home? Oil up clothing.
He's gonna slip and slide.
And what if that? You know, when you go to church, you want to look good. So you were, not your favorite. Like in this case, I'm sure that guy really liked that hoodie he was wearing.
Right
now, it's full of oil.
Yes.
Who's gonna pay for his replacement?
No, he's
not the pastor. I'm sure.
He's.
What if you wore something that's like dry cleanable? You have to dry clean it, and you poured oil all over this cashmere dress or this silk top. And you pour oil, like nobody's business.
When
on
you
this
wear
poor
those
person.
outfits, stay in your seats.
Just the Lord can reach the highest mountain and the lowest valley, and He can reach your seat.
That's what the song.
You don't need to go up there. Focus on the cross and stay in your seat. for fear you'll end up like this poor man.
Yeah, because
Jesus said no.
Jesus, no. And we'll say no. Yeah, we're done. Because
You say no. You say no.
That was a lot.
French
That
fry.
was a lot of oil. Seriously, you could have made fried chicken for 20 people. Fries for you and Telly. You probably could have had some, I don't know, maybe some ackee and saltfish in there. There's with all that oil that he threw, like he
so much oil.
All of our things. Everybody's here.
Just dribbling it.
I would be surprised if
That's amazing.
You know, you couldn't make pounds and pounds of calamari with that amount of oil.
The calamari.
Speaking of sins, this one we're not going to say a lot because the person in this clip says enough for all of us. In a segment I'm just calling Talking. Here we go.
Diddy was out here taking people's ass, and he tried to take mine, but I didn't let him get it because I'm Brandy's little brother, and he respect that. I said, if I had one wish, it'd be for you not to try to take my ass, Diddy. I ain't with none of that. When I did that song with Lil' Kim, she was like, Diddy like to keep a whole lot of baby oil. And I was like, why he want that? He better be ashy because he ain't taking my ass. I'm Brandy's brother.
One wish, one wish, one wish. The man said what he said. He's Brandy's brother.
That he is.
Don't you go after him, Diddy. That's Brandy's brother.
That he is.
No one else's brother. Brandy.
I would like to say,
Can't
though,
kick his ass.
So for those that are kind of still wondering what's happening and what that just was. So everyone and their great-great-grandmother by now knows about the P. Sean Diddy Combs Love, Mr. Love, Diddy the Diddler.
The Diddler.
Scandal as he awaits trial for like 131, 132 and counting cases of violation, SA, RICO charges, really bad, serious stuff.
Yeah.
Now, because of this, we have a lot of celebrities that are just showing up on real news channels.
Yeah.
Like showing up on CNN.
Piers Morgan.
Yes. And they are talking.
They're letting it flow.
They are talking. And Ray J, who is Brandy's younger brother, decided to say that. And made it clear.
He's Brandy's brother.
That he's Brandy's brother, and I will not repeat any of the other things because but
what
I don't know why he felt let me say this right. Like, why did he have to say this?
Yeah.
Like that.
I think that's the question that everyone has. Why did he say it and why like that? And why is he always caught up in these like things? You know, the Kimmy K thing. The interesting marriage. Now this.
But
you know what? Yes. He's Brandy's brother.
He's Brandy's brother. And he had one wish. Yeah, one wish. And it was not to be taken.
Apparently
it came true. That's so good for you, Randy. Or Ray J. Good for you. You made that dream come true.
We're done. We're gonna take we need a little breaky break. We're going to take a little break before we get into the other 6 segments. Get Garcia, take it away.
Yes, what is going on, everyone? Thank you so much for joining us today on this Tuesday for Not Your Typical Girl Talk. We want to thank Radio Regent, syndicated through iHeartRadio. Thank you, Radio Regent, for being our partner for all of these years. Yay. Love y'all. Check us out every Saturday on Radio Regent, syndicated through iHeartRadio, Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And of course, be sure to, if you're watching us right now on YouTube, just hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel. And of course, go ahead and give us a follow on Instagram. And yeah, that's the reset.
And that was a perfect segue to our next segment called real place. Here we go.
Yo, Jamaica is truly Jamaica no one real place. Zin? I want to show you something. Look here.
Firefighter rescue a cat in my hometown.
Yo, don't make the Jamaican rescue no brethren. This is how a rescue look like. This is how a rescue look like. You know, a regular fire truck would have come and they would have put the ladder, climb up on the ladder and try to take down the cat. Jamaican fire truck not upon that. Oh, you reach up there. Hose. You can't jump up. You can't.
Listen, Jamaica is very much a real place, and they did what they needed to do. A cat has 9 lives. So for those on the radio, the firemen did the right thing. They took their water hose and they sprayed that cat off of the live wire, I might add, and the cat jumped down. The cat has 9 lives. We have 1. So he might lost 6 lives with that jump, but he has 3 more. We only have 1.
He'll be fine. The same way how they climb up there,
Exactly.
and then we can climb right back down. I don't see them saving squirrels or any other little rodents. Let the cat figure it out.
You know, again, it's one of these things where, yes, Jamaica indeed is a real place.
Yes, it is.
And the priorities of Jamaicans is very much, you know, obviously, if there was a child up there, a human, they would make the effort to put up a ladder, climb up there and save the child.
That's it.
But as they call it in Jamaica, the puss, it's a puss, and it got up there somehow. And one way or the other, it was going to come down.
Oh yeah! If they didn't shoot it down with the water, it would have been
funny about that clip.
Climb back
and
down.
for those that are not watching us on YouTube, you really need to watch us on YouTube. You need to watch, because the leap that this cat took, it was hilarious.
It was a good jump. It was
a 6 lives were lost, and that's okay because he has 3 more. Why would I get a ladder to go up on live wire to get a cat that got up there in the first place? If he got up there, he can get down.
And for all we know, it could have been a stray cat.
Could have been a stray cat. Or maybe the person wanted to get rid of the cat anyway. It's like, you know what? You're free. Go.
You know what? And I love this because I'm glad that we had these 2 stories in one show. So we saw how
the dog?
Our American friend treated her
dog,
demon dog,
her exorcist dog.
Demon dog, put little bows on its ears and trying to feed it a cookie, even though it's hissing at her. And then we have
of love.
Jamaica, where they shoot cats off the live wire
with water.
Could have been worse.
Because that's one of the ways you're supposed to get them off. Are you supposed to go up there yourself? Cats have 9 lives. I'm going to repeat that. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, and that demon dog that's probably in the US, it has a better home than a lot of homeless people that are probably really good looking and good people but can't find a place to live.
That dog has government assistance. I'm convinced that dog has welfare. It has disability
because
it has she has that home because of the dog. That dog has more rights than the bum on the street.
Oh, for sure.
That dog is literally the queen of the land. While us hardworking people have to pay taxes. Not that dog. It's working the whole government over.
I'm done. I'm actually done.
Where's our right? Where's our right? Where's our free house?
He ain't got no wrath.
Where's our snack? How's that dog had hits too? Like, you best give me that cookie. The government will give us things too.
I'm done. In the next segment, I'm just gonna wrap this one up. They're having way too much fun, everybody. In the next segment, I'm calling Timu. Here we go.
Good on.
Good to recall my thoughts been here for you. So you don't have to worry.
Yay!
True, man. You know what?
Mary.
And can
Let's
I say,
go. Go
to be
ahead.
honest, let's give. To be honest, I wouldn't have said that's a Timu version.
No, that's good.
I think she did a
great job. Yeah,
that's not the Timu version.
no,
If my stuff came
She
like
did
in that
amazing.
quality, I would be okay.
Thank you. Timu doesn't hit like that. Timu. No, that girl is 10 times like a billion better than Timu.
That was fine.
She hit it right.
Yeah, that was fine.
I really hope Mary J. Blige sees that and gives her tickets to her show or something. I don't know, but that girl did that was fantastic.
Yeah, Mary J's coming here next year.
Yeah, she's coming here next year. That's right.
And I have it on my calendar. She's coming. I think.
Girl.
Let's see if we can win some tickets.
Let's try to win some tickets.
I just said, I'm going to actually read the comments and see what the people are saying. The first comment said, that's at least Amazon, MJB, not Prime, though. The next one says, whoever she is, she knew the assignment. That person said, I think that's the actual Mary J. Blige pretending not to be Mary J. Blige. I love that.
Yeah. I thought that was great.
That was really good.
I think she's
I
very
enjoyed
talented.
that. Yeah.
Hilarious.
I
Then the
enjoyed
other
it.
person says, the next person says, come on, Carrie J. Blige.
Carrie!
Not Carrie J.
Carrie J. Blige! Not the Carrie Care.
I mean, the outfit, the little wig.
They said, Mary needs to hire her. Sorry, Mary needs to hire her as a stunt double. The next person says Mary needs to bring her on as an opening act. I'm dead. The next person says, hell, she's setting up a concert in the parking lot. And then the last person I'm going to read says, I'm going to give sis at least a JC Penney, not no Timu.
Thank you.
Yep. Agreed.
She just handled it very naturally. Like most people, when they do it, it looks very robotic. But she looked like
she did it. She was smooth.
Yeah.
That kick. Come on now.
Yeah, the kick dance.
She did the kick.
She did the full kick.
That's when you know.
Kick.
Full kick.
Go Mary. Go Mary. Go
That's
Mary.
it. Exactly.
Go Mary. She did it.
I was all about it. You do your thing. You do your thing, JC Penney, Mary.
Right, girl.
Carrie J. Blige. They said
Carrie J. Blige.
Carrie J. Blige from JC Penney.
JC Penney.
Okay. Now this one, I'm not sure if this guy is late on child support or what his deal is. But this next segment here, I may have to play more than once, and I'm definitely reading the comments. In a segment I've called Spinners. Here we go.
Chopping her old. You got big money. You drive fancy cars. Everybody know you. It's like you a trap star. You breaking down bricks, chopping up old. Breaking down bricks, chopping up old. You go to club, you never wait in line. Roll Michael Vicks like every first time that you crap out. You got money in the bank. If you go to jail, you got money to make bail. When you smile, chandeliers in your grip. You's a cake daddy. You keep them gals so clean. They burn your pockets just like gasoline. Got cars and houses all in there last night. 26s with the Lambo doors with the flip down. While you watching they flee, got 412s up.
Okay, so first of all, can I just say this, please? Because the first time I saw this video, this is what bothered me the most.
All of it?
Well, the first thing was, why are you spinning
the spinner?
The hubcap?
Why are you spinning the hubcap?
Like,
why are you spinning
the whole flex of that? It should be spinning itself.
Get some
He's
back.
there, like struggling, like turning it, and then we heard the heavy breathing. This poor man put himself out with that weird dance thing. And why are there children in the background?
There's a dance break. I wish we showed the dance break. There's a whole like dance he does after, like without the microphone, where he's breaking it down like a psycho. But I feel like maybe he's like a kindergarten teacher or something. And I feel like his students I feel like his students like, oh, doctor, oh, Mr. Johnson, you're not cool, you're not street, you're not hood. And he's like, oh yeah.
So he decided to wear pajama pants?
Yes.
Some weird cable show?
Yes, he went to a basic cable, like the old school
That looks
Rogers.
like Hello City Brampton.
Yes, Hello Brampton. And he went there with his
Hello
students
Brampton
to prove
morning
to them
show.
that he's that ish. He's got that juice. So he proved it to them. And they were like, oh, what? Go ahead, dog. And they were like joining in and their little dance too. And I'm sure the parents are looking to transfer their kids now because the teacher ain't right.
Y'all.
Either that or he's a convict. I don't know.
This man looks like he's maybe close to 60. He has a big old hubcap on his neck from like a Toyota.
It's probably from his
hanging
Toyota.
off his neck, and he's turning it himself and then like trying to
dance and breathe.
I don't know. and you heard the breathing
heard.
over the track.
The poor thing. He can't even lip sync good.
Okay, I'm not going to say much. I'm going to go straight to what the people are saying.
That's what the people are saying.
The people said,
and he
the judge said he either, so the people said, the judge said he either paid child support or performed with his kids on public access. The choice was simple. Next person said, community service is community service. Another person says, this smells like Houston, Texas. Good night.
Houston!
Oh.
Aw. Shout out to you, Houston.
The next person said, I'm dying. He had to spin the spinner every 5 seconds.
Like, he's spinning the spinner himself. Sir. You can't afford to get a spinner that spins on its own.
So this person has a different theory than you do, Tully. This person says, when your homies are too embarrassed to be in your music video, so you ask the neighborhood kids.
And in exchange, they get to be on TV. Children love TV.
And obviously this is going to be a hit. So
girl,
they will
listen,
be
if MTV was like the back in the day, MTV and old school Much Music, this video, number one.
Well, maybe that's why
Rap City.
You know,
come on
for
now.
those that, again, you're on Radio Regent, can't see. This video was shared by Snoop Dogg.
It was.
So it
He shared
probably
it.
reminded Snoop Dogg of his days,
back in the day.
You know,
MTV,
when he was the Snoop
TRL,
Doggy Dog.
or right here in Much
And
Music and Rap
he
City.
was
with
also
Master Chief.
spinning his own
Come on now.
hubcaps, but on his car, not around his neck.
And it would bounce. Not how that man is bouncing and
running out of
having trouble to breathe. I hope he has like a ventilator back there, backstage or behind the children, because he's not going to make it.
And the final comment that I'm going to read is, when you bring your dad to career day. You know what? We're going to play one more time before we go to the next episode. We must.
Not the curfew.
Chopping up old. You got big money. You drive fancy cars. Everybody know you. It's like you a trap star. You break it down bricks, chopping up old. Break it down bricks, chopping up old. You go to the club, you never wait in line. Roll Michael Vicks like every first time that you crap out. You got money in the bank. If you go to jail, you got money to make bail. When you smile, chandeliers in your grip. You's a cake daddy. You keep them gas so clean. For your pockets, just like gasoline. Got cars and houses all in there last night. 26s with the Lambo doors with the flip down. While you watching they fleet, got 412s up.
Yes!
We're trying to figure out his name. Is his name is in the back there? It's showing. I think it says Cashville Live.
We're about to find out. Let me go to the actual video on Snoop's page.
Yeah, because I'm
Cashville Live. Cash.
Oh no! This was the cable, a name of the cable access show, I believe, which was
Oh, okay.
Live.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if anybody in the comments knows who he is.
Person is. This is gonna be a mystery.
I am dead. I'm dead. I have nothing.
And then what's funny is like literally people, if you're not watching us on YouTube, you need to. You need to see this video because the rap. I know he mentions Michael Vick, so you know that this is messed up. You don't want to be waiting outside. You want to be in the club. This is, you need to see it with your own eyes. This man has, male pattern baldness. That is what's going on.
Girl,
he looks
Lord
like
Jesus. I'm done with
a man
you.
from 1980s, like an aging older black man in the 80s before men realized they needed to shave their heads. That's how he looks. And he's wearing thick glasses.
The glasses.
With the hubcap.
The spinner spinning it. He can't spin.
That he
has to spin it himself.
Manually. And
that he spins himself.
He spent the money to buy pizza for the kids. He has to pay them somehow.
He needed to pay someone to teach him to dance.
And to rap.
I'm literally trying to find him. Because I found the variety show that he's on, and I'm trying to find
This man is probably 80 years old at this point, y'all.
He has dreams. Like, I'm all about following your dreams.
Oh, for sure.
Sir, at what point?
If you're good, then
this is a point where maybe you should reconsider your dream. Like, revise it. Maybe go down a different path.
We're done. We're gonna move on. That was too much.
That was awesome.
This segment, just surprise. Here we go.
Put salmon, beef, and chicken in boiling oil and surprise everyone at dinner. In a large pan over medium heat filled with plenty of hot oil, start by adding a salmon fillet and let it fry for 8 minutes. Cut a chicken fillet in half and season it together with a thick beef steak using a generous pinch of salt and a pinch of black pepper. Add the beef to the pan. Fry it for 10 minutes. After the salmon has fried for the indicated time, remove it from the oil. Season with a pinch of salt. Bread the chicken we prepared earlier. First, coat it in wheat flour. Then season beaten eggs with a pinch of black pepper and dip the chicken in these eggs just like I'm doing. And finally, coat it in panko breadcrumbs. After the beef has fried for the indicated time, remove it from the oil and set aside. Add the breaded chicken and fry it until golden brown. Season the beef steak with a pinch of salt. This is the right cooking point. That recipe is ready. See you next recipe. Bye-bye.
Where's the recipe?
What recipe?
And why do these sound like AI?
Because
it's definitely AI.
Sounds like a robot.
That was
and where's the recipe?
Yeah, there's no recipe.
Because all I saw was the pinch of salt constantly. And the pinch of pepper.
A heaping pinch, which makes no sense.
And this oil being used in every meat form. And what's the surprise?
I'm trying to understand why I'm frying meat all in the same oil. And when did we start frying salmon?
That's new.
And
I like my salmon baked.
Let's just say this, right?
Baked,
okay, let's
steamed.
say you want to be adventurous and you want to fry your salmon when you could just fry, like what people use. Yeah, like red snapper fish. So fine. But where's the seasoning?
Girl, didn't you see him with the pinch of salt and the pinch of the pepper?
No, that is not seasoning.
The man said to season with a pinch of salt.
When we are talking, listen, you all know because, and this is actually even shocking, like, for even Caucasian style cooking, this is even wrong because most people cook fish with loads of onion.
Oh yeah, you gotta give it flavor.
Lemon.
Did he even wash that?
He just dropped it in the oil.
Girl.
Like no seasoning, no nothing, no thyme,
nothing.
No onion, no nothing,
Nope.
no tartar sauce to the side.
Nope.
Like, sir, you literally took this sinting out the boiling, if that's even a thing, oil, and put it on the plate.
And he said that that's the right recipe. This what ticked me off the most. He's like, this is the right way. I'm like, screw you, dumbass. That's not the right way of nothing.
When do we start again deep frying steak? Like,
why are we deep frying steak?
And a pinch of salt every 5 seconds.
Pinch of salt, pinch of pepper.
Yeah, and that steak, minawanti.
I don't want none of that food. Sir, you're your own.
Because remember,
I'm glad I'm not your guest.
Steak, as we all know, creates its own oil. It creates its own fat.
That's why it's great on the grill. Thank you. It doesn't need any help.
You just put it on the grill or you put it in the pan and
let it do
its thing. You season it with your onion and your
make it
your
nice.
Scallion, and you do your thing.
Put some barbecue sauce, drop it on the grill, and let it do its thing. Period. Why are you deep frying it in the same oil of the fish, and then taking the chicken and doing the and then cutting it like, oh, look at this beautiful presentation, like you're Martha Stewart? No.
Yeah, these cooking videos.
This is getting out of hand.
Make me angry.
And you know that someone's at home now thinking, oh, I should try that for my house guests. When their guests come over for the
Don't
Christmas
invite
dinner,
me over
for their Thanksgiving feast.
No.
This is what they're gonna do.
Listen, like we said with the last video, actually show people eating it. You see how he's cutting it out, but wasn't even putting it in his mouth?
Not even going near his mouth.
He would never.
You know, Auntie. Him no want it.
Yeah, exactly. He would never.
Because he knows.
Imagine eating a piece of steak that has the slightest taste of fish.
That's gross.
That is nasty.
That's gross.
I didn't even think about
It's gross.
Mm-mm.
And you want to come on here and on these internets and be like, this is the right way to do it.
No.
Like, honestly, like Instagram should delete that person's account.
I agree with you.
But they won't.
No. They won't. No.
Okay, we're done. We're done. This one just once again pissed me off. In a segment I'm calling Install. Here we go.
POV. You install for a 1-year-old baby.
You're the one I want to. Before my liver start to fail, you're the one I need to. Before cassava start to fail, if I ever leave, oh, make what I carry me, they go far away, far away.
Children's Protective Services.
Yeah, CPS.
ASAP. Because that's child abuse. What's wrong with her hair? She's a baby.
1 year old.
One. Her follicles aren't even grown in good yet. Why are you putting a wig on her head? She's a baby. Babies don't need wigs.
So for people that couldn't see that because you're listening to us on Radio Regent, what we witnessed is a woman takes her baby to the salon. The baby, and for people that know, of course, 1 year old, regardless of race, when they're that age, they have very little hair. The hair is growing in, it's thin. It's not very thick because they're
growing.
Babies. They're growing.
Babies.
So this lady, a Black woman, has her little adorable Black little girl, brings her to the salon, and immediately the stylists start getting to work braiding, installing, gluing hair extension onto the baby's scalp. The baby starts to fuss.
As the baby should.
But they're holding the baby down to now install a full-on frontal unit.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And glue it.
Glued it.
To the child's head.
To her growing scalp.
So that they can do baby hair and put it into...
Baby hair on a baby.
Baby hair on a baby.
Hair on a baby.
You already have little
Put
hair.
it in peppy lawn stocking, pigtails with bountiful, huge curls. That looks ridiculous because she's one and she has more hair than most Caucasian women in their 40s.
Thank you. No, that's child abuse.
I agree. I also feel And on a serious note, this is what feeds into Black women hating themselves. You're taking a baby. This baby hasn't even been in the world yet to experience. To experience racism. And you're already telling them, yeah, you're not good enough. So we need to stick this whole wig. We need to glue it on your head. Glue it.
Yeah, she's setting up her kid for a severe fall. And it's really sad because I know for like, you know, in our culture, we're always told, you know, your hair isn't good enough. Your lips are too big. Your nose is too big. Your eyes are this, that, whatnot. So we're always the ones thinking, well, what can I do to look more like other races and stuff like that? Now, when you get older, the choice is yours. Do what you want.
Right, and that's fine.
But until you get to the age of 18,
your parents should be supporting
you as your natural self.
Yes.
That's just my opinion anyway. Support your kid as they naturally are. When they get older and whatever they want to do at that point, well, it's up to them. But
why does a 1-year-old need this hairdo?
She's not your Barbie doll. She's a human being. She's your kid.
This child isn't facing any work office.
No,
racism.
You don't need to put any echo style. You don't need to put any echo style in the kid's head. She doesn't have much hair to begin with. She's a baby. This is the greatest time for a little baby's hair. It's soft for the most part.
Yeah.
Just spray some little spray up in there, comb it into a cute little ponytail, 2 little buns, and be done with it. The kid is 1.
I mean,
it's just so cute. Like you don't need to do that.
Most babies when they're born, especially babies, white, Caucasian, European babies, they're bald.
Oh yeah, they're bald.
The first couple of weeks of life, and I've never seen the mother bringing their newborn bald baby to go get a wig installed.
No, I've never seen white people do it. I've never seen Asian. I've never seen Indian. I've never seen anyone else except for our beautiful Black people, and it needs to stop.
And we're done. I actually just decided not to say anything. In the final segment of the show that I'm just gonna call Spoon, here we go.
Good morning.
What's up, babe? Good morning.
Did you just put that spoon back in the drawer?
Yeah, I did.
Jason, it's dirty.
All right, can I just say that these type of videos infuriate me because they're designed to make us look like this is a prank and the spouse isn't in on it. But like, you don't see the camera? She's looking right to where the camera would be propped up on a phone, no less. And she just happened to be coming around the corner and dipping the spoon, and she happened to be walking around the corner when he did that. Millions of views, quite obviously staged, and they get millions of views. And I'd be like, y'all don't see? Why don't y'all see? And the people often don't be good actors or actresses either. It'd be so obvious and it'd be going viral. And I hate it.
Viral for true. Viral.
What can you do? It's entertainment. People will like
it's bad entertainment.
And that's what people want. And they're either stuck watching that or Trump. What would you choose? I choose the bad actors.
This is why a lot of us no longer have traditional cable.
I'd rather watch the bad actors. Period.
Yeah. Here's the thing, and unfortunately, we are in a society, or I don't know, like our attention spans. We love to watch things where we know, we all know it's fake. It's obvious that it's fake. Her hair is done. She's wearing light makeup. She's wearing a very flattering outfit that no woman would ever be wearing, just casually walking around their house. And she walks in just when he licked the spoon and threw it in the drawer. Like our friend said, the camera set up right in front of them. It's not a, surveillance camera view to make it seem like, so whatever. I mean, people watch it. Like
people watch it.
And that's, at the end of the day, that's what people care about. They don't care if it's good. They just care that, 4 million views.
4 million views. They're going to get a deal. Next thing you know, they'll get a deal with Adidas, for all I know. I mean, that's what it's about these days, views. So.
I have nothing.
Yeah, I mean it's corny, but
it's stupid. But that's the world we live in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually just gonna play Ray J again. Because if we're gonna,
because he's Brandy's brother.
We're gonna
That's
play
why.
Ray J again because, again, in the segment we're calling "Take It," just bring us home, Ray J, before Telly does. Take it.
Diddy was out here taking people's ass, and he tried to take mine, but I didn't let him get it because I'm Brandy's little brother, and he respect that. I said, if I had one wish, it'd be for you not to try to take my ass, Diddy. I ain't with none of that. When I did that song with Lil' Kim, she was like, Diddy like to keep a whole lot of baby oil. And I was like, why he want that? He better be ashy because he ain't taking my ass. I'm Brandy's brother.
okay, can I just say one thing? He said that he respects him because he's Brandy's brother, but if he respected you, then why did he try? Because you said he tried.
He tried.
Also, Telly, who doesn't have her braids in right now, but if she
my hair
did,
got cold.
you know, people love to. We were walking down the street and people were like, oh my God, it's Brandy. And I died of laughing because Telly has been compared to Brandy ever since
I was a
like,
child.
ever since Brandy came out. People were like, oh my God, it's Brandy.
I'm like,
and
I
it's
am
like,
not Brandy.
Girl, so
Brandy is not my little brother.
Thank you. They're trying to take you little brothers. You know
Hence my
what?
little brother. Dude, you know what? Under the prison. Stay from my brother's ass. Stay away from my brother's ass.
I have nothing. We're just gonna wrap it up. Telly.
Well, y'all, there you have it. We want to thank Radio Regent, syndicated through iHeartRadio. Check out our replays, 7 p.m. on Saturdays. You can watch this episode along with our award-winning content. We are the Not Your Typical Girl Talk crew. Now, normally we are on Wednesdays at 9:30, but this is a special episode, so we hope you enjoyed. We hope you made your guys laugh, cry, but happy tears, because we know that there's a lot of interesting stuff going on in these episodes. But as you can see, we were crying of laughter, so we hope you were too. Thank you guys so much, and thank you so much, Radio Regent, for your dedication and for your belief in our beautiful dream and to keep us going. Thank you so much, and cheers to us for keeping this up. Guys, listen. This is commitment right here. If you guys need a reason, if you guys want an example of what commitment looks like, check the three of us. Because listen, this show, this is like what our fifth year. I don't even know anymore. All I know is that we've been doing this. Fifth year, and we're still going strong. We still enjoyed this. This is just amazing times we have together. And we hope you guys enjoy it because we enjoy giving this good news to you. So we're going to check out now. Keep fit. Have fun. We got Kirsty up. I'm Telly. And we got Queen Sheba. We will check with you guys next time. In the meantime, we're going to find out what exactly is going on with the One Wish Man himself, if he wants to do, actually, if he wants to come on the Not Your Typical Talk crew and talk with us, he should feel free
about foolishness,
what's going on in his life. Otherwise, we're going to see if we can find that, what do we call her again? Carrie J. Blige. We're going to find her and see if we can get her and Mary.
Sheba's birthday.
For Sheba's birthday and get her to do like a duet dance. You know what I mean? Like a together dance. We're going to figure it out. Anyway, guys, have a great evening. Have a great week. Till next time.